Hello! Last week I shared with you a video about Claude and Artifacts and compared it to ChatGPT, and it was impressive. But since then, a subscriber shared with me something that is even better. Now I did see it before, but I've written it down as a toy because I didn't know some ways to use it. So, someone who reached out and showed me what it can do, thank you, you know who you are. Before we dive in and what this is, I wanted to remind conclusions I came to with Claude Sonnet 3.5 and Artifacts. So it was fast, way faster than ChatGPT. What's more, it was getting from one shot things correctly that usually would take ChatGPT maybe 5 attempts. It also was interactive. UX is very good. ChatGPT cannot do something like this. But there were problems as well. It always rewrites the application from start when you're iterating, which takes time and creates additional mistakes and other problems. It usually works on single file, though thinking about its sense, I think this is not true. You kinda can make multi-files with it. Then there are size limitations. Considering it rewrites from scratch each time and it has size limitations, you can have a limit at how big the applications are that you can create. It has very limited access to third-party libraries, which is a very, very big deal, at least for me, because there is a lot of code that was already written that can be used, and yet it's limited. And there is no easy way to share. You need to download and upload somewhere to share with others what you created with artifacts. It's also a big deal. And then, even if you do that, it's actually not so easy for people to iterate on top of what you created. Now, let's compare it to this tool that I will share with you today. Thing is, it's even faster. It gets things even better from one shot than Claude with artifacts. It does kind of work on multi-files, but as I said, after playing with it, I understood that probably this is also true for Claude as well. It can also continue. So if your creation become too big, you can ask it to continue and it will continue writing and it will work, though UX, they need still to improve. It's not superb. They allow all third parties. It's even unsecure what they allow. They even allow to call their own APIs from the creations, which is, I will show you, it's bonkers. Sharing is built in, and you can fork other people's creations. And what's even better, at least for now, they are completely free. So, what is this marvelous tool? Well, maybe you heard about it. It's called WebSim, and it's a website that hallucinates websites. A toy, but turns out you can use it in more ways than just a toy. Let's take a look. Okay, so here I have a list of things I wanted to do with it. Let's start with it hallucinating websites. And let's go just to the website. The way it works is that here is an address bar at the top. It's kind of a browser. And you can write any kind of website you want. Let's say we want a website for listing of all AI use cases info. So the first use case for it was this. You enter a URL and it loads it as if it's a browser, but in reality it's generating it from scratch with AI. You can see here a website is loading. A grand repository of all UI use cases, home, about, contribute, contact. There is search. I wonder what that does. And we see like healthcare, finance, education, transportation, and we can go to any of these URLs. Just out of curiosity, let's go to contact. Oh no! But let's do it this way. Let's go to contact. So it's now generating next URL. And this is kind of what I meant by multi-files. What you can see is that it's generating it in the context of previous page. So style is the same. It remembers previous page, a prompt, a URL, what was generated, and when it generates new one, it stays in same style and with same information. Yeah, so it even checks if email is in correct format. So it generates websites. Now, I claim that it's faster, better, and uses third-party libraries than Claude. I have a prompt here, and let's pit them one against other. Let me open Claude. Let me open WebSim. Let me put them side by side. So here is WebSim and Claude. Let me put the prompt I had in mind in both, and I will click first to generate in Claude and then in WebSim. So Claude will have an advantage. And let's see who finished first and what we see. Let's go. Click and click. So they started approximately the same. Claude was a little bit faster. We can already see that Claude wrote some text. It's writing code. We already see buttons here. Well, this one's still writing. And Claude did finish here kind of faster. There are some artifacts here. And we can see that this works and this does not. So in this case, Claude was faster, but often WebSim is faster for me in my observations. What is also interesting is that WebSim worked and Claude didn't. If we read here, it says that it's unsupported library. This is what I meant, that Claude doesn't allow many third-party libraries to be loaded, while WebSim does, and you can do almost anything with it. Let's give it another try. Let's modify the prompt to not mention Matter.js. I want a physics simulation without this thing. And here, let's start a new chat as well with this and try again. So let's go. So Claude is generating, WebSim is generating, and WebSim is almost done. Claude is not. Oh my God, it's still generating with Matter.js. Okay, what is also interesting that today they are similar. WebSim is finishing. And I don't think anything works. So in this case, WebSim also didn't do the thing from the first try. Let's try iterating. So this is something I didn't know. You can not only put here URLs, you can put here prompts, but you can also prompt further to iterate. It seems nothing is working. Try again and don't use physics engine. And here too, it did not work because physics engine. Do not use it and write from scratch. But using third-party libraries on its own is faster. You don't need to write from scratch all kinds of things. So here we have something. I don't think it's still working. So demo effect, something is here. Oh boy. That's not what I wanted. Let's try something else. Let's try to recreate what I was making last time between Claude and ChatGPT. So it's here, but quality of the physics is horrible. Okay, let's try one last time and go to the next section. Let's write here and say, I want physics emulation with 3 planets that are static. When I click, a ball is created. It's affected by planet's gravity and falls to them. Balls and planets collide, including balls between themselves. And let's try here again. So let's go and see what happens. So again, I'm giving Claude a little bit of a head start. While because WebSim seems to have slightly better prompt. It doesn't write text, it writes code right away, and it does it pretty well. Okay, so we got something in both cases. And on click, balls are not created here. And what the? That's not what I meant. Let's iterate. I did not mean that balls fall from the sky. They are created under cursor and collide with each other and fall on planets, as planets have gravity fields. So let's iterate here. And let's here also say clicks do not create balls that collide and affected by planet's gravity. Oh, why the hell are they 3D? I never seen Claude Artifacts do 3D. Oh my. Oh my god, what? They are in 3D. Claude never did anything like. Whoa, my god. So did I tell you that WebSim sometimes does things better than Claude? I never seen Claude do anything like this. It's using some kind of 3D library and oh my god. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. It made a 3D version. That even how about that? And in Claude still it doesn't work. So this is more closer to my experience with both, even though they actually both use the same model. WebSim uses Sonnet 3.5 and Claude uses Sonnet 3.5. But there is very different prompt on how they work, and this works better for WebSim, which was a surprise for me. I think let's finish here. So Claude can do it. Last time I did it, but somehow in WebSim it works better. Okay, so this was still kind of toys, right? I want to show you something more interesting, what you can do with WebSim. So let's go again. So I have a side project I'm working on. It's a project where you can load the video, it transcribes it right here in the browser, doesn't send anything to the server, and you can then edit words out and export. Everything on your machine, for now free. Probably these parts will stay free. There will be other paid features. Let's say I want a landing page for it. Let's make a screenshot. Here is a screenshot. Let's go to WebSim, copy, paste the screenshot so it can take images in as inspiration, and say that I'm making a website for which I want a landing page. Application is called Video Chop Chop. I gave you an image of how it looks. It allows to upload video, transcribe it for free, edit by removing words from transcript, and export the resulting video, all locally on your site using WebAssembly. I want a startup landing page based on it. Let's go. Maybe for now, let's go. Let's also do one more thing. This is image. I want to copy address. So we will iterate a bit on this. I think this use case is pretty fun for people who do not know how to make websites, who do not know and want to learn to use products like Wix or maybe even Webflow and other low-code, no-code website builders. Here I just entered a paragraph of text, and here I already have a web page. Upload, transcribe, edit. About Video Chop Chop. Video Chop is a revolutionary web application that puts a power of video editing in your hands using cutting edge blah blah blah. Wrong here, we can change that. There are features. But first let's do some other things. Here is a logo for the top. I want theme, style, tone of the website and project to be for fun, not for fun, to be fun, easy. That is why name is Video Chop Chop. You chop videos fast. Chop as phrase chop chop. Redesign it to be like this. Easy, fast, fun. In style and tone. And I did give it URL to the logo, right? No, I didn't. Copy image address. Yeah. Okay, let's go. So it can link to other websites. So in theory, sky's the limit what you can do. You can call third-party APIs, you can get images, you can do a lot of stuff. I will show you one more use case next that is surprising, to say the least. And by the way, it's free, for now at least. They're spending a lot of tokens. You can go to, what was it? Open Router? Yeah, apparently they are using this. It's a website to use all kinds of LLMs through one API. And their top application is WebSim with 20 billion tokens during last month. We can search here for Sonnet model, and see that top application that uses it is also WebSim, that used 5 billion tokens. Output is $15 per token, which would, which in calculator, let's try. So they used 5,220 million of tokens, and we multiplied by $15. So only on Claude they spent $78,000 in tokens last month. So for now they're burning money like crazy. Anyways, here is the more fun version again. Upload in a flash, transcribe like magic, chop like a pro. Hoo-hoo, I like it. About our Chop-tastic app, Video Chop Chop is here to make video editing as fun as playing with your food. We've taken playing with your food, maybe not a phrase for everyone. Give it a chop. Slicing through video editing boredom sans, well, just now. So it made it funny. It does use my image. You see at the top, it even matched the colors pretty well in my view. So we can go to about choppiness, Chop-tastic features. Oh, let's go to Chop-tastic features. Okay, so they're using this. Give it a chop. Okay, start chopping. All URLs are okay. Let's give it a little bit more. Make all URLs lead to sub pages, because it did hash bangs. I actually wanted to have URLs. And to show you how, again, it will be in same style, it will use the same context of previous page. So new pages will be in same style, with same humor, with same information. It is like, it will have similar header. Let's see. Yeah. So now this is pages. Let's go to about choppiness, I guess, when it finishes. And you can download. So here is a button. I can download this and host myself. So I think this is actually very impressive. If they polish this to become hostable sites like Wix, I think a lot of people gonna find it pretty fun. And maybe they also need block level editing. I wonder when products like Wix will start shipping this kind of features. Okay, so it's generated and we have pages. Let's go to about our choppiness. Okay, generating new page in context of older page. Video chop chop, header is the same, and now it's different content about our Chop-tastic app. Welcome to the wild and wacky world of Chop Chop. We are not your average run-of-the-mill video editing app. The secret sauce, privacy, tighter, meet the Chop Squad. Choppy McChopperson, our founder and head chopper. Slicey Dicey, our lead developer. Ready to get chopping, get a chop. Let's go to get a chop. Try it. Okay, what will be on the try it page? We are going to try it page now. Okay. Again, same header. Something went wrong here. We can ask it to fix it. Chop, let's edit. Step 1. Click or drop your video. Uploads video. Step 2. Transcribe and edit. I'm actually interested to try to give it some kind of video. Let's give it a try. So I uploaded the video. Video is here. It's playable. This is a simulation. So at least transcriber is not working yet. But I mean, eventually this will be also including a transcriber at the page. So this is what I wanted to show you. You can download it and so on and host it yourself. You can basically make a websites with this that you can host. You just then edit information the way you want it. Like, let's go to this previous page. You just change this to real people. You change other things that you don't like. You have a page. I don't know, maybe I would improve the header. But it's not bad. Like in this case, it doesn't look professional. For this project, it's kind of fine. It's a for fun type of. Maybe I would make it slightly better. But still, it generates home pages for you in matter of minutes. It's impressive. Okay, what else can it do? Let's go to the homepage. There's a lot of crazy examples of what people are doing. So RPG games. Let's take a look. Let's enter the name. Let's start playing. There is a Discord. Oh my god. Someone made a playable game with 60 FPS. There is inventory. Oh my god. Imagine this, like you cannot do this in Claude, or well, with custom GPTs, maybe you can do it in ChatGPT, but in Claude, you cannot do this. Artifacts cannot go so far. What else? How about 3D roller coaster? Begin. Whee! Roller coaster. What else? Here is actually first version of what I published yesterday, but let me show you the last version of it instead of the first. Let me see. I will need one small change for it. I have a URL in here. So what is interesting, they even allow you to call Sonnet API, plus they replace all the images with images generated using alt text. I've used this all to create a text adventure game with images. I was collaborating with a guy and he added text to voice. So you will hear the story as well. Let's say I want a story in a space colony. It now calls Sonnet, their own Sonnet. And here, okay, something doesn't work with voice for me, but when you try, you will see that it actually does tell the story. I can try open it on the, give me a try. I can try to open it on my phone, considering something didn't work on the computer. Give me a sec. So here I opened the same thing on my phone. I can choose a space colony adventure. It will be generating.
Welcome to Celestia Station, the crown jewel of humanity's interstellar colonization efforts. You find yourself in the bustling central hub, a vast circular chamber with a transparent dome ceiling revealing the breathtaking expanse of space above. The station hums with activity as colonists from various Earth nations go.
So yeah, all of that was created over maybe, I don't know, hours. It still took hours to iterate. The experience is not perfect, but you can push it as far as this. You can make textual adventures using LLM that generate images in context, provides follow-ups, does voice to text. It's crazy what you can do with it. So this is basically it. This is all I had to share with you today about WebSim. I did show that it's sometimes faster, it's often better, it can do multi-files kinda, it can continue, do third-party, URLs are shareable, it's completely free for now, it can do images, it can call LLMs, it can do a lot of crazy stuff for now. Though monetization is coming, they're burning a lot of money. Did you like this? Maybe you know of tools that are even better? Leave comments and subscribe for more content in this direction. Thank you and see you next time.